The fact of the matter is that the substance of the universe is consciousness. Belief that the substance of the universe is matter leads to what I call a fear-greed dichotomy, as people in their quiet desperation attempt to accumulate as many material possessions and riches as possible. In fact, the substance of the universe is consciousness. Therefore, it is behavior that is important as we evolve to becoming conscious co-creators.
We're all connected. I mean, I think the most fundamental thing is we're all connected by an energy field. We swim in a sea of light, basically, which is the zero-point field. And I say, first of all, you get away from the whole idea of separateness, because separateness is the biggest problem of the world now. I mean, separateness causes all the wars in the world. It causes the mine is bigger than yours mentality. I have to have more. I don't have enough. I have to grab this for myself type of idea. So you have to rethink your life in terms of being part of a bigger whole.
In the great Buddhist tradition, there is a very fundamental principle that all suffering in the world is a result of the socially induced hallucination of the separate self. The separate self does not exist. We are members of one energy field, we are members of one consciousness field, we are members of one breath, which the Jews call the Ruach Adonai, the Muslims call the Ruh, the Greeks call Kanefma, the Hindus call Brahman. So we are one consciousness which is contained in the mind of the divine. And when we forget that, then we suffer. When we remember that, then we have spontaneous divine attributes. These are loving kindness, compassion, equanimity, and joy at the success of others. The more successful other people are, the more you feel happy because you feel you are part of them and they are part of you.
So what we're now discovering is a science that underpins and explains all of those intuitive ideas that native cultures, traditional cultures, and Eastern religions has understood for pretty much all time. Now science is finally catching up with religion and spirituality and saying, yes, that was right. That was right all along. We were wrong.
Thank you, Magic Glasses. A truth has become apparent. What we call the material dimension is no other than what we call the quantum dimension. And what we call the quantum dimension is no other than the material dimension. There is no difference between the dimension of matter, the dimension of atoms, and the quantum dimension. It is all one and the same, a single existence.
You see, the Big Bang occurred merely as a result of the Creator's will and intention to experience Himself. And so it expanded outwards and manifested itself as consciousness into everything that exists.
God did not create the universe. God became the universe.
That we are all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively.
So I want to understand the relationship between my God self or my imager and your imager.
Okay. What's the relation between my God self and your God self? There is no relationship because there's only one God self. It's in both of us.
That was a beautiful short answer. I loved it.
at a fundamental level that is even difficult to observe, there's one God self that is all of us. We grow from that. The whole universe grew from it, and each of the separate personalities that appeared have grown from it, with the illusion that each one is a separate individual, but actually we're all from the same tree.
Hello, wake up. Do you know who you really are? Hello, wake up. Do you understand? Here's the message we've come to share. You and I are one. There's only one of us in the room. If you think that we're separate, cut it out. We're not separate. There's only one of us in the room. And there's no difference between us. And if you think there's a difference between us, cut it out. Because there is no difference between us. And stop trying to create an artificial difference where there is none. And when you get that you and I are one, and there's only one of us in the room, and only one of us on the planet, and only one of us in all of creation, everything that causes you pain and misery, travail and struggle, heartache and difficulty will disappear. It will simply go away. So stop thinking that you're over there and I'm over here, and get that there's no place where you end and I begin. Such a simple, elegant message that changes everything. When will we get it? When will we get it?